Inspiration 1390, Angela Martin.
Yes.
We have Michael Brunson on the line. Michael?
Hello, how you doing?
Good morning.
Good. How are you?
Fine, fine.
Now, Michael, you work for the Teachers Union. What is your actual position?
I'm one of 4 officers of the Chicago Teachers Union. I am the recording secretary.
Okay, so today you guys are having a press conference.
Yes.
And what are you going to be announcing?
What are we going to be announcing? Well, you know, we're going to ask you to do is to stay tuned. We're going to have a press conference at 4 o'clock, and there are a lot going on. There's a lot going on with Chicago Teachers Union. There's a lot going on with education right now. There's a lot going on with Chicago Public Schools. I can tell you this, though, that our teachers, you know, our members, and when I say our members, I mean our teachers, paraprofessionals, and clinicians, they are... We're all getting a little bit fed up with our school system being undermined and with our students being underserved. So we are sending a message loud and clear. Now, last Wednesday, on May 23rd, we had 10,000 members and supporters out there in the streets.
I saw that. That was powerful. There's power in numbers.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And they were all wearing our colors, Union Red, you know, so CTU Red. And the bottom line is, you know, our school system is in crisis right now, but it is not in crisis because of what the teachers are doing or because of what the Chicago Teachers Union is doing. We are trying to stop them from dismantling our school system. Right now we have schools that are do not have enough libraries. We've got about 160 schools without libraries. We have schools without art, music, world language classes. You know, the diverse and enriched education that we feel that every child should have.
What about the gym classes?
Pardon me?
What about gym classes?
We don't have enough of those
I can't
either.
believe
And you know
that.
that obesity is a real problem in
Right.
our community right now. As a matter of fact, Chicago Public Schools do not really meet the state level of how many PE classes we're actually supposed to have.
That used to be mandatory.
Yeah, personally, I think we should have it.
So what do you say
Me
to the
too.
critics that say, although you don't have all of that, why is the school suffering academically? I mean, back in the day, they'll say that our kids study in huts and all of that.
You know what? I got a simple solution to that. Let the educators educate. Let the baker bake the bread. Right now, we have businessmen that are running our school system, and they feel that the way to run it is to run it like a business. Now, of course, you have the business aspect of everything, but that doesn't mean you let businessmen run the system. And it's affecting the curriculum. It's affecting how we teach and what we teach. Right now, if you talk to any educator in the schools, they will tell you there is too much testing in our school system right now. We don't have enough time to actually sit down and get deep into the subjects and teach the way we're supposed to teach. Testing industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry right now.
Wow.
Okay, so you guys are basically saying that you're sick of being blamed. So my thing is, I mean, we read something that, I mean, they're talking about on the news that you guys might be striking. Who's going to suffer in the long run?
Who's going? The question is who's suffering right now?
I mean, the kids are.
No, who's suffering right now? Because right now we have classes that are oversized, and some of the demands that we as educators are making is that we have, you know, class sizes that are manageable, that we can actually teach in. You know, I knew a teacher that had a kindergarten class with over 50 students in it, 54 students in the kindergarten class.
Oh, that's too many.
That's ridiculous.
I agree with that.
Yeah, that's
I
too
myself,
many.
you know, we're all teachers. All of the officers here at Chicago Teachers Unions are teachers. I am a elementary school teacher. I specialize in the primary grades. I had a third grade that at one point had 47 students in it. You
There's
know,
no way you can attend
I
to
agree.
all of them.
That's
There's
too
no
much.
way. Yeah.
That is too much.
yeah. So when you ask why are our schools suffering, that's one of the problems right there. Not to mention the fact that our facilities need to be updated. I mean, if you're a child sitting in a classroom and it's in the middle of the summer and there's sweltering heat, it's going to be hard to concentrate.
I
Or
agree.
if it's in the middle of the winter and it's cold and you have to, you know, put on your jacket and all of that and move around and get the heat, your grades are going to suffer also.
Absolutely.
You know, so we need funds to go, instead of being going into the charter schools. Now, I have nothing wrong with, no problem with the charter schools, but, you know, public monies are being taken away from our schools that are suffering. Okay. And we need facilities updates. We need more staffing in our schools. We need smaller.
Okay, Mike, let me ask you a question. So what are you going to say to the ones that say, okay, you want the buildings done over, you want teachers to get an increase, and then where is that money coming from? Are they going to increase our taxes? Let
me tell you something. There is no need to increase the taxes. It's not whenever we hear about a deficit, it's a matter of priorities. It's where you spend your money. It's how you're going to.
So you saying the money is there? It just needs to be directed in the right direction.
It needs to be reallocated in the appropriate way.
Okay.
All right, Mike. Well, we're going to be looking to hear what you guys are going to say at 4 o'clock today.
Please stay tuned. I guarantee you will want to hear this.
Mike Brunson.
All right, Mike. Don't go on no strike. Love you, Mike. Keep up alive.
Thanks for sharing.
Mike. Mike and Mike.
Yes.
Don't strike.
Well, we're going to work for a better school system.
All right, buddy.
Thanks so much.
Thanks for sharing. 1390.
Okay.